Welcome again to Cottage Talk. I am Russ Goldman. This is my preview episode, my 5 keys to victory for Fulham against Manchester United at Craven Cottage on Saturday. I'm looking forward to the match. I know you are as well. And in just a bit, I'll give you my 5 keys to victory for Fulham. As always, please do subscribe on YouTube and Apple Podcasts. It does help Fulham supporters find us. Also, want to mention one last time about the protest being put on by Fulham Supporters Trust and Fulham Lilies. If you're going to the match outside of Craven Cottage, you will have the opportunity to pick up a yellow card. Pick up a yellow card. And during the match in the 18th minute, put up that yellow card. That's a protest for the 18% increase in ticket pricing that Fulham supporters have had to deal with. So please do participate. This is a protest. Myself, I'm part of this along with other bloggers, podcasters, and many people are giving their support to this protest on Saturday. So please do participate. Let your voices be heard by this yellow card. So please do participate if you're going to Craven Cottage on Saturday. Okay. Well, let's get to the match. And it's an interesting one because on the face of it, I've heard a lot of talk about this, that this is a bad time to play Manchester United because they could get better by playing a team like Fulham. This is an opportunity for them to get right. Well, I look at it the opposite way because I am an optimist. I see this as an opportunity to actually get even with Manchester United on points, which would be incredible because right now, Manchester United are sitting on 15 points and Fulham are at 12 points. So if Fulham win, they will be even with Manchester United on points. So this is a great opportunity for Fulham. They currently sit 8th, Fulham are 14th. So wonderful opportunity. And as anyone knows, Manchester United are basically dealing with a lot of stuff right now, not playing well. There's questions about the manager, questions about the players, questions about the ownership. There's all kinds of turmoil going on. So your first thought is this is bad news, and I actually think it's good news. Let's take advantage of it. Fulham should take advantage of everything that's going on and get this victory. And I think they have a wonderful opportunity to beat Manchester United at Craven Cottage. Dare I say they should have gotten something from the last time they played at Craven Cottage last season. I think this is an even better opportunity to beat them. I know that they're dealing with a lot of stuff, and this is an opportunity for them to get right. But this is also an opportunity to really just pour on the pain. So I think my 5 keys to victory are going to lay out what I think that they should do to get all 3 points. So let's just start with number 5. And number 5 is an easy one. Take it to Manchester United from the moment the match begins. Like you said, this team is probably lacking a little confidence, feeling a little bit bad about themselves. So they should get after them from the minute the match begins. Press them, do whatever you have to. Force the issue on this team. Be the aggressor. I think if Fulham do this, they will reap the rewards. I look back at the match against Liverpool last season at Craven Cottage. Have that type of mentality where Fulham really made a statement that they were going to really compete in the Premier League, and they did last season. Here's another wonderful opportunity against a team that's struggling. So make them feel the pressure. Do not let them be comfortable. And I think we saw that against Brighton in the second half. When Fulham made them uncomfortable, it created opportunities for Fulham Football Club. I think you do this from the minute the match begins. I think you're going to set yourself up for success. That's why that's my number 5. Let's go to number 4. And Eric Ten Hag is under a lot of pressure. Here's a wonderful opportunity for Marco to win the coaching battle. That's my number 4. Marco has to win the coaching battle, and I think he has a wonderful opportunity to do it. It will start with the starting 11. That will be our first indicator. Will also be the approach. Will be a similar approach to the second half against Brighton. Will he get in the players' heads? Let's start on the front foot to begin the match. Also, will he be able to make the right substitutions at the right time, pull all the right levers? Here's a wonderful opportunity to win this coaching battle. Marco is an exceptional coach. I have nothing against Erik ten Hag. I think he's a good coach, but I don't think there's much difference, honestly, between Erik ten Hag and Marco Silva. I think he's that good. So Marco has a wonderful opportunity to set Fulham up to success by winning this coaching battle, by making the right decisions. Let's see if he does. Number 3, and this is a big one. Fulham need to take advantage in central midfield, especially with Casemiro out. Now, I know Casemiro has had a very bad beginning to the season for Manchester United. I get all that, but he's still a quality player. He's going to be out for this match, and I think that gives Fulham an opportunity. Regardless of who's going to be playing in there, McTominay, whoever's going to be in there, I think Fulham have an opportunity to dominate and control the play. This is a match for Palhinha to shine. But not just him. What will be the central midfield 3? Will it be what I want it to be? And I'm calling it out right now. I want it to be Palhinha, Lukic, and Iwobi. That's what I want for my 3. That's absolutely what I want. What will Marco do? We'll find out. But I think a decision, going back to what I had as my number 4, winning the coaching battle, in central midfield, it'll come down to what he starts with. Who will be those 3? We will see. But I think this is a wonderful opportunity without Casemiro for Fulham to dominate in central midfield with João Palhinha really leading the way. Whether it's Iwobi, whether it's Harrison Reed, even Tom Kearney, Andreas Pereira, whoever are those other 2, the 3 of them have a chance to really dominate and set Fulham up for success. That's why number 3 is Fulham need to take advantage in central midfield, especially with Casemiro out. Number 2, take advantage of Manchester United on the counter. Now, I expect Fulham to come out aggressively in this match, but you would expect Manchester United to have a good amount of the ball. And Fulham, I truly believe, have become even better at counterattacking. They have an opportunity to take advantage of Manchester United on the counter. I was on WhoScored.com, and as a weakness, the counterattack, defending it for Manchester United. Here's a wonderful opportunity for Fulham to score a goal on a counterattack. That's why that is my number 2 key to victory. Coming up next, I'm going to give you my number 1 key to victory, my starting 11, what I think Marco will go with in regards to a starting 11, and my prediction for the match. My number 1 key to victory is this, and it goes back to central midfield and the center backs. Do not let Bruno Fernandes beat you. I think Bruno Fernandes is Manchester United's best player. You could argue maybe Marcus Rashford, but I think Bruno Fernandes has the opportunity to take over a game. Do not let this player beat you. If you can contain him, I think you will have a great chance to get all 3 points. I don't want a point against Manchester United. I want all 3 points. And I think stopping Bruno Fernandes from playing, I think, is vital in this match. I've seen him have some very good matches against Fulham, but if they can control him, get him under control, I think Fulham have a wonderful chance to get all 3 points. That's why not letting Bruno Fernandes beat you is my number 1 key to victory. Okay, so let's now go to my starting 11, and then I'll share what I think Marco's going to go with starting 11. This is what I would do. I would have, obviously, Bernd Leno. I would have Timothy Castagne as your right back. The left back is going to be Anthony Robinson. I'm going to go with this. I'm going to say it's going to be Ream and Bassi, but I, at some point, would not be against seeing Luke get a shot starting at center back in the Premier League. I don't see him doing that, Marco, in a Premier League match right now, especially against Manchester United, but maybe down the road. So if you're looking at the middle, this is what I would do. I've already called it out. I would have Palhinha, Lukic, and Iwobi. On the left, I am going with Willian on the right. I'm going Bobby Decordova-Reid. Here's the wild card. I'm doing it. I'm going Rodrigo Muniz up front. Yes, I'm doing it. I want to build on what we saw from Rodrigo Muniz in the last match. He played well against Brighton Hove Albion. Give him a shot here. Give Rodrigo Muniz a shot. I'm going with Rodrigo Muniz. That would be my choice. Now, let's go to what I think Marco's going to go with. I think he'll go with Leno, Castagna, Jedi. He will go with Ream and Bassi. In the middle, I think he's going to go with Paulinho. This is where it's going to get interesting. I'm saying that he's going to go with Paulinho, Iwobi, and Andreas. That's what I think he's going to go with. That wouldn't be so terrible. On the left, I think he'll go with Willian. I think he will go on the right, Bobby Decordova-Reid. And up front, I think he's going to go with Raul Jimenez. Now, that's not what I would do, but that's what I think Marco's going to do in this match. I think he's going to go back to Jimenez. I've made myself clear. I would gamble and go with Rodrigo Muniz. Play the hot hand. Go with Rodrigo Muniz. That's what I would do. But I think he's going to go in a different direction. And I would understand it, but I'm a gambling man a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't make bets, but I like to gamble sometimes with my thoughts. So I'm taking a gamble here. Finally, let's end the show with my prediction for the match. And I know it's easy to predict a boring 1-1 draw, 0-0 draw, 2-2 draw. Screw that. I'm going for a Fulham victory at home. 2-1. Going for a 2-1 Fulham victory with goals from, I'm going to say Paulinho again, and I will also say Willian scores a goal. Those will be my goal scores. We'll see if I'm right. But I'm saying Fulham win this match 2-1. And would it be an upset? Yes, it would be an upset. But I think Fulham can beat Manchester United at Craven Cottage. I have full faith that they can do it. But I've also laid out my 5 keys to victory. And if a lot of those come to fruition, I think Fulham going to win this match. Okay. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of Cottage Talk. As always, please do subscribe on YouTube and Apple Podcasts. It does help other Fulham supporters find us. That's going to do it for this episode. My name is Russ Goldman. Thank you as always for watching and listening to Cottage Talk, part of the talkSPORT Fan Network.